What is up, y'all? Sparky Marky Mark back here to do another review, of course, for a horror movie, which is a sequel to the original, which was Halloween. And now we're back with Halloween 2. Before all that, let's check the cover arts. Here's one for Halloween 1, the original poster, which everyone knows. Here's one from a Facebook. I don't know if it is, but I mean, not bad. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. Here's another one. Very good artwork, no lie there. Here's another artwork that people are familiar with. The trick is to stay alive. Everyone's entitled to one good scare. Good taglines, though. Here's another one. And, of course, you have different variations from over the years, or at the time. Here's for the UK quad poster from United Kingdom, which is the British poster. Here's one from Yugoslavia. Here is the Italian poster. Here's the Japanese. Very cool. So, anybody in the comment section down below, let me know would anyone like to see Michael Myers do some damage in a foreign land, like say, Europe, Italy, France, UK, maybe Russia, or perhaps Tokyo. Let's see him do some damage there for once. And then you have the German poster. I can't even speak German languages. Here you go. Then you have the Spanish poster. And now, let's go to Halloween 2. Here's the poster, theatrical poster. And let's get to the sequel. Here we go. You have the Denmark poster. I mean, you could zoom in. It looks like different make and model vehicles. Very cool, very cool. Okay, next. You have the Japanese poster. You have the French poster. Forget Halloween 3. But consider that a standalone, but not as part. We're talking about Halloween 2. So the idea of Halloween 2 felt like it had to be, they were caught in some differences and other things until the rights were picked up by Universal Studios. Anybody has the 25th anniversary or the Anchor Bay edition of the original Halloween, Universal got the rights, and if you hear Mustafa Akkad say they want to do a sequel that has never been done before, it's not television or anything. So they decided to do a sequel. And then Erwin Yablans was dying to do Halloween 2. And he talked to Carpenter, how about, what do you think of Halloween 2? He says, oh, all right. And other things and such over the years, there were some other differences and references. And since the success of the first movie, other studios were banking in on the franchise, like Friday the 13th, My Bloody Valentine, and other horror film imitators over the years, even with the violence, the gore, among other things. And of course, Carpenter wanted to do another movie with Ethical Embassy, which he happened to bump into Paul Raimi, if I said his name right, from his days in the from the Western days or something like that, or Paramount days, is what Yablans says. And he happened to run a studio company named Ethical Embassy that distributes low-budget projects, a little above the budget, around $6 million. Yeah. So first off, Carpenter wanted to do The Fog, F-O-G. Okay, let's do The Fog, and then talk about Halloween 2. Then, of course, that long after, Bob Raimi, Bob Raimi, Erwin Yablans' buddy, said that, yeah, we're going to do 2 movies. We're going to do The Fog and Escape from New York. And Yablans was not pleased, and he was furious. And he got nowhere with Carpenter, and he did the only best he could. He took them to court and sued them both to settle a case that they agreed to let Carpenter do the fog. And at that point, of course, is that Carpenter was talking with Tommy Lee Wallace to obligate to direct Halloween 2, and he was like surprised and thrilled. Yes, I'd be happy to do it. But that long after, he didn't want to do it because he read the script. Erwin Yablans says he hated the script because due to the fact it had inflammations, a bit of gore, among other things, he just couldn't do it like it was done with the first movie. So he dropped out, and he feels guilty, of course, that these were his buddies, his crews, his pals. But yeah, he dropped out of the project, and so yeah. And it's in the making of feature, which is I'm going to tell you more about it. So they hired this new upcoming director named Rick Rosenthal to direct Halloween 2. And he got approached by the same agent of John Carpenter, of course. And then that long, of course, it was great. And also DOP Dean Cundy came back to do it, to be the cinematographer. And here it is, the collector's edition of Halloween 2. And you have the making of featurette, which is about, I believe, 44 minutes and 56 seconds. Feature interviews with the cast and crew, and also stuntman actor coordinator Dick Warlock, who plays Michael Myers. And the director and some people were talking about the way he moved, the way he glided, like his feet never touched the ground. And he was almost like a demonic Michael Myers in some odd way, but great. And over the years, Dick Warlock says the way they talk about the walk, and also the way he moved. And you have interviews with actor Lance Guest, Leah Rossi, Nancy Stevens, Yablans, DOP Don Cundy, composer Alan Howarth, editor Skip Skolnick. Also, Mark Goldblatt cut the majority of the movie. Yeah, they wanted fresh eyes on the project, of course. And as well as who else was involved, among other things. The set dresser is interviewed, and also they talk about other things. They talk about among what went on set, off set. Deborah Hill was on the set, as Dick Warlock, the stunt coordinator, says that Deborah Hill was on the set every day, and he got knocked over on one of the anniversary editions on the commentary. She was on the set every day. I don't get it. Like, she denied everything. And also, Dino De Laurentiis, there were certain things going on the film. So after the film was completed and everything, the locations, they were talking about editing the movie. There are certain things that both Rosenthal, Carpenter, Deborah Hill, and Akkad would like, Dino De Laurentiis wouldn't like, as well as Yablans like, as well. So that Dino De Laurentiis would like, Mustafa Akkad wouldn't like. So they had to answer, so Rosenthal had to answer 4 parties who are producers on the film. And yeah, and also there were some other backup shoots for the scene that they still didn't know, were added more suspense, and also for the also, what did they talk about? Oh yeah, how did Michael find out where Laurie was, and other things. And since then has gotten a lot of followings of Halloween 2. And as a few years ago, there were over 1 million people liking Halloween 2. Because this is a fun movie, because it's a fun horror movie, but also a great sequel. And among other things. And also a little bit of, and also how he got the gig is that he met, Dick Warlock, the stunt coordinator, met director Rick Rosenthal walking down the hall, and says that he got the gig because he was doing Escape from New York with Carpenter and Deborah Hill. So yeah, he got picked to play the Shape, Michael Myers, and said that that he'd be perfect to play Michael Myers. Okay, so he met Rick Rosenthal. He got the mask, and pretty sure heard the story, and then staring at him at his office, saying, "Who are you?" Who the HE double hockey sticks are you? And he texts the mascot and says, "Hi, I'm Dick Warlock. I'm here for the job." If anybody knows about Dick Warlock, of course, this is the stuntman, coordinator, and actor, of course. And also, he was doing Escape from New York, stunt doubling Kurt Russell as Snake Plissken. Also, Donald Pleasence was in the film, and among other things. And also, very glad he got the job. And also is connected to the MCU, only playing in the 2002 Spider-Man with stuntman actor George P. Wilbur. But also, he has got a lot of vibes and from the fans of horror over the years about Halloween 2. And another creme de la creme is the Horror's Hologrounds, hosted by Sean Clark, which is, of course, 14 minutes and 55-second show about going locations to where he goes to certain locations to where the film was shot. He did it for Halloween 1, and now he did this for Halloween 2. And also, it was a great job. And looking at some of the locations have changed over the years, the interiors, where was the Myers house now, and also another things and such. But it is a great feature, of course. And what else? It is a great feature. I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Subscribe to this Sean Clark. Of course, Sean Clark is the man. He did great features for every horror movie he did. So it's got a lot of vibes over the years and responses, even popular among the fans of movies and horror in general, of horrors as well. And what else? There's deleted scenes, of course, yeah. And what else? And you have audio commentaries. The only fun commentaries that I know of is with stunt coordinator Dick Warlock. And it's a 2-disc feature. Here's one for the television version, which I saw it over the years on AMC channel. And also here's the theatrical version with the special features and commentaries and such. I like both. If they had just left the scenes, but again, Dino De Laurentiis took, did what he did. But all in all, it has got a lot of love over the years. And also, the reason why I have this DVD edition is that it has subtitles. These don't, but I don't care. I like these two, and I like this as well. I double dipped because it has subtitles. So yeah, I want to know who else is going to be showing up one of these days to these conventions, and I want to get them to sign it. So yeah, this has subtitles, and I can't wait soon to get these signed, of course. So yeah, I'm excited. And also tomorrow's Sunday the 11th, so anybody knows about a comic book store in Hialeah called Nowhere Comics, a certain guest is going to be there. Really? Who is this guest? Yep, and it's going to be Tony Moran. If anybody saw my previous video, yes, it's going to be a comic book store at Hialeah, and where we're going to be seeing Tony Moran doing a sign-in with, of course, 8x10 poster. The tickets are free, but unfortunately right now, those who are aware of it, you're very excited. I know I'm excited to meet Tony Moran. I'm going to get an autograph and also get him to sign my Funko Pop of Michael Myers. Up. And that's how I protect these. These are the Pop Stacks Funko Pop protectors. And I'm thinking about getting the H2O pretty soon. I don't know if I'm gonna rush to get it or so, but it depends on how good it is, the look of it. the box in the shape is. So anyways, I'll leave a link to the description box down below with the interviews and such, and also an interview with Warlock, how he got the gig and such. But also, have a good Halloween, safe and healthy. Be safe out there. Take care. God bless you. This is Sparky Marky Mark, and I'm out of here.